According to some Native American traditions, people have been in the Americas since the beginning of time, and there is archaeological evidence that people have been there for at least 12,000 years. The Wampanoag first came into contact with Europeans at the beginning of the 1500s. That century of contact was bloody and involved slave raiding. At least 2 Wampanoags had been to Europe and back and spoke English by the time Pilgrims arrived in Plymouth on the Mayflower in 1620. An outbreak of what may have been smallpox devastated the Wampanoag Nation from 1615 to 1619, likely losing 90% of its population. The winter the Pilgrims arrived was also brutal, killing just under 50% of those on board the Mayflower. The Narragansett, another indigenous nation, tried to take over the remaining Wampanoag people. Seeking to prevent this, the Wampanoag sachem, or leader, Osamoquin, often referred to as Massasoit, approached the English in 1621 to make a peace accord. Plymouth's governor, John Carver, did not initially agree to meet with Osamoquin. An exchange of hostages by both parties and an agreement to lay down weapons led to peace talks. Osamoquin kept this treaty for the rest of his life, 40 more years after its signing. In the short term, the treaty led to cooperation between the Wampanoag and Mayflower Pilgrims. Being taught by and working with the Wampanoag probably saved Plymouth Colony from destruction. After Osamoquin's death, his younger son, Metacom, known as Philip to the English, became sachem. Metacom believed that the peace alliance his father had made with the English was no longer being honored by the colonists. The colonists were expanding into Wampanoag land and demanding that the Wampanoag hand over their guns. A series of events led to the bloodiest war of colonial America, known as King Philip's War. The war decimated the Wampanoag as well as several other tribes. Abraham Lincoln declared Thanksgiving a holiday during the Civil War to foster unity. In 2009, President Obama signed a resolution that designated the Friday after Thanksgiving to be Native American Heritage Day. Jay Selton, a senior from California studying exercise science, is Dene, widely known as Navajo. He said his family did not buy into the Thanksgiving narrative of happy pilgrims and Indians, but they did use the time to celebrate family, their values, and be grateful for what God had given them. Every summer, his family gathered together in New Mexico for a reunion, and they would get recognized for the things they had done in the past year. His aunt became a Chief Justice of the Navajo Nation about a month before he left on his mission. They had an honorary song and dance for them to celebrate these important events, he said. Elton shared a Navajo fry bread recipe seen in the video and encouraged everyone to embrace and honor their heritage no matter how much or how little of the blood they have. Happy Native American Heritage Day, and thanks for watching.